Kirsties. How you going? Are you good? Yeah, excellent. It felt dubious, but good for you. I'm excited to be here because this is where my gig is, and I'm a huge fan of making it to work. As Sam just said, my name's Kirsty, which as far as names go is in my bottom three. It's not a good one. I don't like it for a number of reasons. My biggest issue with it is that it's way too similar to Christy. Way too similar. A few nods out there. A few of us have been screwed over by a Christy-Kirsty combo at one stage or another. And then you've got Kirstens and Kristens, Christinas, Christines. I was whinging about this on stage recently and somebody popped their hand up and said, "My name's Kirstine." I said, "Absolutely not." I said, "That's not a name. Your parents have made it up. We're already suffering enough." That's the first to go. She's Tracy now. Just sorted it out right then and there. The most annoying bit is every time I meet someone, I know exactly what's going to happen. The following time I see them, and I'm correct 100% of the time, they come up to me and they go, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, I can't remember if it's Kirsty or Christy." So I found a handy workaround to make it stick when I'm introducing myself for the first time. I say, "Think thirsty Kirsty, not wristy Christy." And it really works. Alarmingly well. Hurtfully well. It's like people are already thinking of me as less sexy and more parched. If it works, it works, I say. I found out when I used to work in a deli that I respond just as well to Kransky. That's the problem. You have no idea how many times in a standard 8-hour shift in the deli you're going to hear the word Kransky just all day long on repeat every couple of minutes. So I was like, what? 3 hours into my first shift, I had whiplash. Spent my first paycheck on the physio. But in some ways, they were simpler times because in true Australian fashion, Kransky very quickly became my nickname. And not once did anybody ever come up to me and go, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, I can't remember if it's Kransky or Kansky." I don't love the name Kirsty, but I'm more of a Kirsty than a Christy, like, culturally. Like, Christy's plan hens parties. They love them. They're mad for a sash. And like a devil horn. Girls gone wild. Christy's definitely in charge of the penis straws. And she's not ordering them in or anything, she's just got them in stock. Christy's take cob loaf to barbecues and they also play netball. Now, there is nothing wrong with any of those three things. They're just not me. Like, my name, Kirsty, is actually Scottish in origin and it means follower of Christ. Sure. While Christy is Latin in origin and means wing defence. I don't know if any of you good people have noticed, but the Cancer Council has extended its famous slogan, slip, slop, slap. They've added on 2 new words, making it slip, slop, slap, seek, slide. Now, I asked my mates if any of them had noticed, and one had. My only other friend with a lisp. We're panicked. We're being bullied by a melanoma prevention campaign. Is the marketing director at the Cancer Council my high school bully? I know what you're doing, Sally Simpson. Yes, your name is still an absolute nightmare for me to say. I reckon they should go all the way and make it slip, slop, slap, seek, slide, say it, don't spray it. I also reckon we're just 1 year away from them just making it she sells seashells by the seashore. I went to the ballet recently. Sorry to bring the mood down. Any big ballet fans in tonight? Okay, like 4.5. That's statistically correct. For the rest of you, don't worry, okay, I won't leave you behind. You don't need to go to the ballet. I went and I'm going to report back, okay? Now, I only went to the ballet because I was tricked into it. I was tricked by a friend. This is how she tricked me. She suggested that we go to the ballet, but she said it in the fun voice. Now, you might be aware of the fun voice. Some of you probably use it yourselves. The fun voice is a little bit quicker, a little bit high-pitched. "We should go to the ballet!" Usually accompanied with wide eyes, wide mouth, and I'll let you in on a little secret about the fun voice. It gets me every time. Whips me into a frenzy no matter what you suggest in the fun voice. I am there 100%. Yes, I will hook up with your brother. So she's tricked us. We booked the tickets. Real baptism by fire. We could go to see a performance of a ballet called Swan Lake. What? The two ends of the spectrum there. Yay. The highs and lows. If you're not familiar with Swan Lake, allow me to describe it for you, okay? It's too long. It is way too long. I couldn't believe it. It went for like 3 hours. I was like, what could anyone possibly have to express to me through the art of dance that requires 180 minutes of my time? And how I found out about the duration was too late. I was at the venue, I've had a look at the ticket, and it says there's 3 intervals. I was like, that's too many intervals. Now, by the end of the performance, I'd backflipped and I was like, it needed 9 more. Unfortunately, the director saw my backflip and now I'm touring with the show. So I'm already livid. I'm like, this is going to suck. It's going to be the worst night of my life. And then we start making our way to our seats. We're in this massive venue and we're walking down the centre aisle and we are walking and walking and walking for what feels like an eternity. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a walk, but this one felt unreasonable. A little ways into this hike, I started panicking. I was like, I don't have any sandwiches on me. Not even a muesli bar. I've only got 2 litres of water. I got so panicked that I took my ticket back out of my pocket to check it because I was worried that we'd accidentally booked onto the Inca Trail. And it's just then that I was looking at this ticket that I realised that we had booked seats right down in the front row. Now, as a stand-up comedian, I was horrified. I was like, I know every trick in the book. I hope they don't want anything from us. I hope there's no audience participation. I haven't stretched. But you'll be pleased to know that at no stage during this performance did the principal dancer whip out a pair of white tights, lean down into the front row, toss them to me, and say, chuck these on, get up here and do a couple of pirouettes. Which I was relieved about, because white tights don't lie. They don't keep any of your secrets. I have no business knowing that the principal dancer has a 3mm birthmark on his left nut. In the shape of a swan, what are the odds? But I'm not ready to wear white tights, and the public's not ready for me to wear white tights, and that's no offence to me, I'm not the issue here. White tights are the problem. This isn't about looks or body shaming. I'm quite happy with how I look. I know that I'm a Metro 7 and a Regional 10. Thank you, I appreciate that. But I also know that in white tights I'd look like a staffy trapped in a condom. You've been so great. I've been Kirsty Webeck.